certo? Deu certo. Bora lá então, né? Bora. Ah, vamos lá, né? Vamos ver o que vai dar, quem tá bom pra jogo. Beleza.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a nicely weighted pass. Spread neatly. Cuts out the pass.
Como que eu ganhei de você? Estava na frente, mano.
Threads one in.
Ó, tá na frente, né?
Pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Eu não entendo o Messi, mano.
That has not gone well. Turan. And it's Messi. Gattuso. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Baggio.
Cara, duas vezes o cara ganhou.
Back in possession and ready to go again.
Ai, ai.
Now it's Pelé, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Por que não deu de cabeça, mano? Por que não deu de cabeça? Vai sim, coloca o pé na bola!
And he's there to get it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
He'll try from distance.
Ah, não dá, velho, não dá.
Goal! Flamengo!
Não dá pra jogar, não dá, mano.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly
O cara não colocou o pé na
inevitable.
bola lá, mano. Impressionante, mano.
Look, he was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
Faz. Foi chute do cara, mano.
And that would have been some goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Now he's got space here. Oh, he's been caught
Ela
on
vai
it
ganhar de
here.
mim. Eu tenho habilidade lá, mano. Mano, eu tenho habilidade, não funciona a habilidade que eu tenho, mano.
Oh, can he get onto
Não
this?
ficar bravo, não tem como. Não ficar bravo, não tem indignação desse jogo.
Pull it.
Você tá rindo. A bola vai no pé do cara, mano. A bola volta no pé do cara.
Can he get on the end of this? Looks across and plays it in.
Oh, o Messi é louco, mas tá ruim demais, mano.
Advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice looking ball. And this is Messi. This
Faz,
is good
faz,
pressing. They're not sure.
Chuta essa bola!
Maldini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Olha o chute de Mbappé, mano. Olha o chute de Mbappé.
Time stood still. Tries to pass it through.
O cara vai ganhar na corrida, mano. Meu Deus. É sombra veloz o nome da habilidade. Que adianta ter essa habilidade se perde pros caras, mano.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with.
O cara foi lá na frente, voltou e conseguiu chutar ainda, mano.
A collective sigh of relief from the defense.
Ah, mano, a bola só sobra pro cara, mano. De novo! Sai daí, filho. Fica com esse toque duplo, ele vai perder e vai ver. Ganha. Não ganhou, mano. O cara tomou a frente, mano. Sobrou pra ele de novo!
Neatly clipped into space. And he is dashing away. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well read, nice interception. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. The referee has given a corner.
Meu Deus do céu, ninguém pega a bola, mano. Olha isso, ó, ninguém. O cara vai sozinho, correndo demais.
And this is Pele. Well seen, saw that coming. Saliba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Faz. Ah, mano, tem que errar pra ele agora, mano. Tem que errar, hein, mano.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Really cut thrust.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vai.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
Corinthians get the ball rolling in the second half. And it's Bale.
Não era pra ele, mano.
That's a throw.
Não era pra ele. Eu não peguei o cara saindo no contra-ataque. Boa, time.
Corinthians do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Vai te bater! Puta,
His
Pelé.
positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Triol. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Boa.
And this is Bale.
Não chutou. Tomei triângulo.
Now it's Pele.
Opa.
Gattuso. And here's Hullet. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Beckenbauer. Out of play for a throw. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Tries to play it through.
O cara tava em dois, dá não teve a bola do
Goes for
cara.
the shot.
Boa.
Pele. Bale. That's a shade optimistic. And he can clear it away.
Vem. Boa, time, boa!
And he thumps it clear.
Vem de novo. Boa, time, boa!
And it's Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary.
Falta.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Maldini did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Caught offside that time. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball.
Vai tomar no nariz!
Clearly is miffed.
Just the keeper
Faz
in his
falta, não tem
way.
que fazer, mano.
Foul
Tem
and
que
a free
fazer
kick
falta,
in a
mano.
very dangerous area. The referee's
Tem
come
que fazer
over.
falta, o cara ia
It's a
fazer o gol
red
lá. mano.
card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Bateu, acho.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
He'll fancy himself from here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 6, camisa 10. Substituição.
Del Piero!
Tomar no nariz, mano.
Wonderful from Del Piero! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Flamengo have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserved goal.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Check is there to clear. Toure producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Zico. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Zico! Against the crossbar. Backward it goes. Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Destino chegar na primeira divisão.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. A probing pass.
They may end up with some regret.
Olha isso, mano! Olha isso!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Flamengo have their second corner now. Now it's Hullet. And here's Messi. Oh, and that is really good
Eu tenho que
tenacity.
ficar bravo, né? Eu sei, essa bola toda hora não sai daí, mano.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corinthians are looking to go forward now.
Lá na frente pra ficar aí, mano.
Hullet picks it up out wide. Messi! Another one of football's and how moments.
Messi really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Não passa, não passa!
And it's lofted through here.
Corre, diacho!
And here's Bale. It's Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Pega. Vai tomar no nariz. O cara não tava lá na hora, mano.
Bale. Platini. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Falta aí, juiz!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realist?
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Cara aí, mano.
Oh, no messing about. It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that.
Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself. Marcelo gets over and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Floated through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here.
Tinha dois caras lá, mano. Ninguém pegou, mano.
This is Zico.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great
Não
vision.
sobra a bola pra mim, mano. Impressionante, mano.
Platini. Oh, that's clever.
Faz, Pelé.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Não faz, hein,
And
Pelé.
that
Não
is it.
faz.
The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day,
novo,
but
mano.
alas,
Faz de
that
novo.
wasn't to
Tava
be.
quase,
They go down
mano.
by the odd.
Ah, cheguei perto, mano, de ir pra primeira divisão. Ah, vou mudar, vou fazer igual os caras tá fazendo. Vou colocar dois. Todo mundo tá jogando assim, mano, não sei porquê. Isso aí, né? Vai dar aí. 5 zagueiros, 5. Os lateral não vou deixar para deixar o lateral ali. Cara, eu acho que eu já joguei com esse cara, mano. Eu joguei com esse cara aí já.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. So we're very much on the way now. Another episode. Cruyff! And that is doing no harm at all.
Cruyff really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Mbappe. And this is Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sao Paulo with the corner, there first. And he's managed to get rid. That's a throw. And it's Pirlo. And here's Messi. Tries a shot!
Cadê alguém marcando, mano? Que isso, mano?
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up.
Não, mano, eu toquei, mano. Eu toquei.
Mbappe.
Ganha. Boa. Volta, Gritos. Perdeu.
And that interception was most necessary.
Tocou errado. Voltou pra ele a bola. A bola voltou pro pé dele. Ah, não dá, mano. Como a bola volta pro pé do cara, mano?
There's plenty of time left yet.
Pirlo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foot in.
Falta, não tem falta, né, gente? Esqueci, né?
So deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Ganha.
Stood up well to him there.
Ganhou aí.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And
Vai
Hullet!
pra fora.
And that is wildly off target.
Corinthians
Pra
really
fora.
are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
O cara acha um passe, não sei, mano. Como o cara consegue, mano.
Sao Paulo have their second corner now. Maldini with the clearance. And that's a throw-in. In with the challenge. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Tries to play it through. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank.
Ai, meu Deus do céu. Ai, eu vou cruzar direto, vai. Tô muito nervoso, mano. Olha isso, mano. Olha isso. Olha isso, mano. Olha isso, mano. Tem cabimento um negócio desse? Tem cabimento não pegar a bola dentro da área, mano? O cara deu carrinho, porque o cara perdeu o lance. O jogo deu carrinho pra pegar a bola pro cara, mano.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright.
Nossa, né?
That's a throw. Nesta. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Best. That pass isn't the best. And this is Cruyff.
Sombra veloz aí não tá resolvendo nada, mano. Olha isso, mano. A bola onde a bola passa, mano.
Pirlo. Distributed tidily. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's only too happy to take that back. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rijkaard, and they can counter here. Looking for the run. Gullit.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Olha por onde passou essa bola, passou pra todo mundo, embater todo mundo, mano. Ninguém pegou a bola, velho. Ninguém pegou. Boa, Gullit! Boa! Boa, Gullit!
More and more threatening, Peter. So this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gullit! Ah, Gullit! Faltou representar, Gullit.
Sao Paulo do have a chance to counter here.
Mano, a bola voltou pro pé dele, mano. Tu não pode um negócio desse!
Well, the glass is either half full,
o cara perde a bola volta pro pé do cara, mano.
And it's level pegging at half time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Ai, vamos lá, time, não consegue, time.
Substituição em andamento.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. That has not gone well. Best. Corinthians, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Maldini does really well to win the ball there.
Caraca, o cara tinha saído do lance, mano. De novo, o cara saiu do lance e o cara conseguiu voltar no lance, mano. Vai. Ó, bateu nele.
It's a goal kick. Pirlo gathers from the goal kick. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball over the top. Big chance!
Isso, garoto! Bora pra primeira divisão.
The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Iniesta.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's a cute ball.
Ó, tem dois. Ó, o goleiro onde saiu, mano.
And it's hoisted clear. And here's Bale. Bale is flagged offside.
Olha onde esse goleiro saiu, mano.
Pull it. Tries to thread one through. Bale in acres of space out wide. Corinthians are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
A bola batendo em mim, a bola voltar pro cara, mano.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Bota pro goleiro, boa.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nedved. And here's Cruyff. Tries a deft little ball. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Desai clears without hesitation. Iniesta. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's the header! Needless to say, that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Teremos uma substituição.
Corinthians can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Do cara toda hora! Toda hora a bola vai no pé do cara, mano!
And the counter is on. Well, that
Ah,
tackle was
não,
certainly sturdy.
eu toquei, vocês viram lá, enchendo a barrinha, mano.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pull it.
Olha o goleiro onde tá fazendo. O goleiro tá matando os dois, mano.
Buffon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Corinthians clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Olha, passou por baixo da perna.
Olha, great positioning, so good from him.
Como isso, mano?
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Boa aqui. Boa nada, né?
Now this could be a chance.
Boa aqui.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some really good ball movement. It's a goal kick.
Não, vamos esperar que dá uma língua. Pô, será que só pra mim tá difícil, mano? Só pra mim tá difícil? Pra vocês aí que jogam aí, quando assistir esse vídeo depois, responde aí. Mano, tá, não sei, mano, não consigo, mano.
Nice bit of skill and he's away. He's picked his way.
Faz pra acabar. Nojento.
Looking for Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement.
Tá
Some players
ficando
have the
barrinha lá.
natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Corinthians have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Messi. Nesta.
Tudo, mano. Ah, 3 minutos, já era. Já era. Nem que ele faça o gol agora, filho.
Neymar is the type of player who always likes
Já era, nem que ele faça o gol agora.
And he's there to recharge, surely! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Iniesta. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Tá brigando.
Cruyff did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking. And with that,
Ganhamos.
Corinthians have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.
Olha, 73, mano. Rumo à primeira divisão, mano.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Fight!
And the shots!
Fight!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's a blank.
Takes a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Vamos, time!
With the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defense.
Mentira que o cara passou, mano.
Ronaldo. Played into space. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Vai.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Que passe é esse,
And
mano?
into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Nossa, dá pra fazer gol agora, mano.
Beckenbauer with a definite fell there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Vai,
Good
vai!
take.
Embaixo!
Really well measured ball.
Volta! Vai, chuta! Vai! Ai, mano!
That's a sharp pass. He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good ball over the top. Shot a goal!
Nossa, dei umbrada agora pra
Needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
That pass isn't the best.
Vai tomar no nariz desse jogo. O cara perdeu o lance.
Corinthians
O cara conseguiu recuperar ainda.
Passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. Roberto Baggio looking understandably energised after his goal. Lobbed in behind.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now, can they get him away? And there's the shot! Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Nossa, Mbappé, faz o gol, Mbappé, faz o gol, faz o gol, faz o gol! Ah, Mbappé! Mbappé, faz o gol, Mbappé!
It's Thuram. Looks to the other side. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. It's Baggio! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corinthians have their second corner now. Tries a shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pedri. That should get the job done. Roberto Baggio.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Short changes in with that pass. 5 minutes till the break. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to pass it through. Baggio has got himself a free kick. Cannavaro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Looking for options for movement. And a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Ai, tá forte, hein, mano? Tem que tomar cuidado, hein?
Pedri. And here's Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the far post. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. That is a little undercooked. McAllister. Towering header! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Corinthians looking composed, content.
2-0.
Leading 2-0
Acabando
at
o tempo.
half-time.
Vamos chegar na primeira divisão.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Foi difícil, mas...
And he was quick to react.
Não vou ficar comemorando antes, não, que vai que o cara, sei lá, me tirou uma carta da mão.
Eze. Robson. And it's Ronaldinho. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a good run down the right. Pass somewhat off target. McAllister. That's Eze. Robson. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Looking for a run. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now he's got space here. In towards the back stick. Corinthians in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
Já era. Eu desisti com você.
And they are disappearing out of sight. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Corinthians find a position of real strength now. Desai. Turan showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So could they be onto something here? That has not gone well. De Ligt. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe.
Nossa!
This is
Como é que eu vou fazer? No cantinho aqui, tocar lá? Não tá, lógico que eu vou fazer isso. É lógico. Bem todo bonitinho. Agora eu vou zoar, agora eu vou segurar a bola.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So now the difference is 3. Nesta. Pirlo. Beckenbauer. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And back to the keeper. Nesta. And that's a good ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Turan. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nesta. Beckenbauer has good pressing, squeezing the play. It's not an especially good pass, that. To Maldini. That could spell trouble. Maldini can clear it away.
Uau! Isso é bom demais. Estamos chegando, primeira divisão.
He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Não adianta, 4 gols, difícil.
Perfect placement, the one
Não
place
fazer
the
mais
keeper
um
couldn't
agora,
reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. And he's managed to gift it back. Pull it. Nice control. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So, third corner of the game. And this is Paulette. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Já era.
And that's definitely not his best. Roberto Baggio. Pirlo. Over to the right flank. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And he's taking no chances there. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh,
não viu, vai conseguir, tem como.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real...
Mano, tamo perto, hein, mano. Ah, tamo perto. Como é que deixa eu voltar meus jogadores aqui? Eu acho que nós ganhar mais uma, nós chega na primeira. Vou voltar meus jogadores aqui. Você, né? E o... Quem que é o outro mesmo? Ah, o Bar. Caraca, tá na ganhar, hein, mano. Mano, eu não gosto de fazer isso, mas dessa vez eu vou fazer. Vou colocar o PI lá, mano. E eu vou trazer o passe aqui. Eu não faço isso geralmente, mas dessa vez eu vou fazer. Deixar só os melhores dos melhores, mano. Colocar o Tirran aqui no meio. Vou trazer esse cara aqui, ó. Vou dar ali o Tirran, será? Atrás esquerdo. Vou deixar assim. Tem uma de sombra veloz aí, mano. Fala a verdade, sim, tá vamos lá. Ou empatar ou ganhar. Claro que eu quero ganhar, né? Mano, essa cadeira é muito boa. Quem tiver a oportunidade, compre uma cadeira dessa, mano. O nome é cadeira ergonômica. Macia, gostosa de sentar.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, when you've got a striker like Romario in your team, you're always going to be in with a chance.
Oh, there's no one quite like him.
Yeah, a bit of a revolutionary. He was one of the first strikers to venture outside the penalty area, dropping deep, linking up the play. They all do it now. I guess he was the trailblazer.
That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he... Tries a shot!
Ah, podia voltar pro freio lá, mas quem garante que ele ia pegar essa bola?
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola does well to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Ronaldinho makes a dash for it. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he thumps it clear. Now it's Bale. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Probing pass, neatly clipped into space. Shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just eases him off the ball.
Chuta pro gol, mano. Alguém chuta pro gol, chuta pro gol, chuta Mbappé, chuta Mbappé, chuta Mbappé! Estão na primeira divisão, gente.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
The Netherlands are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Tá ganhando. Não precisa ir
He's
pra
intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Petit.
Deixa o cara atacar.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Alguém deu.
Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Saliba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Corinthians do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And they're back on the ball again. And they win it back again. Guardiola. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Bale. Looking for the run. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corinthians have their second corner now. The Netherlands are looking... And there's the shot! Romario, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Can he get on the end of this? He's found space here.
Vai perder pra esse cara aí com sombra veloz.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mbappé, mano. Mbappé sozinho na ponta lá.
Really was well marshaled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vai ter.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free. And he stands tall, impenetrable. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And here's Ronaldinho. Drives it, he's rising! You've got to be quick to recover this. And that is well cleared. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Petit. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. He's been shifted off it. Stam. Lahm. And here's Owen. Thinks about the shot. Lahm play. Oh, great leap! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Corinthians go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Corinthians can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Dá pra nós ganhar.
Substituição.
Já tem seleção, né?
That gets us going once more.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Now it's
Só fazer. Já era. Estamos na primeira divisão. Já era.
And they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Já era.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And closer!
Caraca, mano, não pega, né, velho? Não pega, mano. Tá 3 em cima do cara, mano.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The Netherlands cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Beckham threads one in. Hoisted in. Shoots! And one more try!
Olha esse gol que eu tomei.
And he's skipping away. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Here's a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to pass it through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's an excellent interception. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lofted upfield. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Bale. Silvestre. Petit, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And the shot's on here. It's a threatening ball. Beckenbauer. Roberto Baggio.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's the keeper's ball. Ronaldinho. Silvestre. Front-footed pressing going on here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Baggio. And they can counter here. Roberto Baggio. He's found a way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he shoots! Now, how often do you see that?
Sergio Busquets most definitely hit it with a lot of venom, little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Camisa 16. Camisa 24.
Beckham.
Fechando o campo para a entrada de
Beckham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
17.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Corinthians perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Corinthians are looking to break at pace. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Disappointing, very disappointing.
Shot a goal! That's another chance!
Quero ver empatar a minha zaga. Quero ver empatar a minha zaga.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Ai, nossa, mano, eu sei que eu perdi isso aqui, mano. Eu quero perder, sério. Um a menos agora fica mais difícil para ele passar no lugar.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. And he was quick to react. Svensson.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And this is from Mario. That's a throw.
Tá acabando.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's an imaginative pass. Bale gets flagged offside.
Tá acabando,
That
moleque!
two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out
Será
from
que
here.
esse é o último? Será que batemos as metas nossa?
And he's there to retrieve it.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
5 minutes to add. He's not
Alta.
played the ball. That's a
Opa,
foul.
expulso, juiz. Expulsa.
That's gonna be a
Expulsa. Vamos dar uma esperadinha aqui.
Turan. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target.
Era
Crossed into the
simples.
middle. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great
Demorou,
game
mas
of football.
chegamos.
A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the
Ai,
very
chega de
beginning.
jogar. Meu pai, amado, foi difícil, hein?
Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Muito estresse, muito nervosismo. Mas isso aí, depois não joga mais. Não, depois não joga mais não. Batemos nossa meta já. Já era. Falou aí pra vocês aí.